Boys and girls, BCW fans alike, we have finally made it to Tokyo, Japan. We are live for BCW's first pay-per-view. We are here and we're starting off with a banger at Joshi, Japan, as it's time for the World Heavyweight Championship match. Yes, you heard me, ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Championship match, and he's already making a hell of an entrance. Coming down to the ring right now, he is the potential, and I quote, face of BCW, and he has the chance to finally make that set in stone here tonight. The one and only, say it with me if you're a fan, it's Nick Oakley. Oakley's in the ring. I'm so ready to see who his opponent is. Oh, snap. Lee Bomba. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jay Marley. We have not seen Jay Marley since his one-on-one main event contest with Sam Morgan back in the first week of BCW Uncensored. And I'll tell you what, he looks even better now than he did last time we seen him. And he's coming out in style with this custom-made attire. Jay Marley is ready to get this World Heavyweight Championship match underway against Nick Oakley. The wait is finally over. It's been a month time, but we have finally made it to the first pay-per-view, and the first match is sure to be a doozy for you. I'll say it one final time. Nick Oakley, Jay Marley for the heavyweight championship of BCW. Place your bets because this match is now underway. On the side note, this arena is truly beautiful. Especially this ring and the barricade. I'm loving the style that BCW management chose for this. But both men start the match flying out of their corner, taking each other out, both recovering quick. It went for an Irish whip, but Nick Oakley able to hit a big clothesline on Marley, now throwing a big combo and a nice drop kick, which hits him right in the chin. Now what's this? Oh, tried to go for a springboard moonsault, but the knee's up by Marley. What distance on that moonsault by Nick Oakley? Tried to go for a suplex. These men going back and forth, got some chain wrestling going on. Nice arm drag takedown, switched over to a headlock. Now wrenching on it. Both shoulders were almost down. The referee is right on their heels to make sure if he needs to count for a pin or a potential tap out early in this contest. Both men working their way back up to the feet. Still got that headlock locked in. This Marley wrenching on it. Oakley needs to get something going here. Irish whip throws Jay Marley onto the apron, but a reversal and a nice forearm to the chin. Now Marley gets back into the ring, but he gets caught up into a nice roll up here by Nick Oakley. The referee's right there, but the kick had won. Both men back to their feet, chain wrestling once more in this contest. Both men getting technical early in this match, but here goes the power game by Marley, pushing Nick Oakley into that corner, so the referee separates them, and now these two going at it once again. A big German suplex by Marley just drops Nick Oakley onto his back, and some added stomps for insult and injury. But now an Irish whip, a duck under, tried to go for a kitchen sink, but that's dodged by Nick Oakley. And now he tried to get some offense going, but that was reversed by Jay Marley with a nice float over DDT. These men going back and forth early in this contest, but it looks like Jay Marley might have the upper hand. Some more chain wrestling by these two men. Oh, but what a nice reversal there by Nick Oakley, switching over into some transitions and some nice arm technique there, just twisting at the arm, bending the ligaments, and now transitioning over to a headlock. This chain wrestling is some of the best here in BCW, some of the smoothest you'll see across the globe. And I'll tell you what, it's an Irish whip by Jay Marley, and he tried to go for a kitchen sink of his own on Oakley, but that was dodged. And now what? Hoisted up on the shoulders, going for rake. Oh, snake eyes right into the turnbuckle. Jay Marley is on the offensive, but so is Nick Oakley now with a big kick and a one-legged drop kick right to the mouth of Jay Marley, which drops him. Going for a springboard. Oh, and a 450 splash off the springboard. The referee's right there. Oh, but a kick at a 1.5 by Jay Marley. He's still in this contest. Another float over DDT, but it was reversed to another light suplex. The referee, a kick at that one again by Jay Marley. Big kick to the head on Nick Oakley. He's trying to get back into this match. Now Irish whip. What's he setting up? Oh, a nice neck breaker on the Nick Oakley, which drops him. But he's not going to be down for long as he hits the jawbreaker on Marley. Now what's this? A sunset powerbomb. Neither man wants to give up any ground in this contest. It's back and forth. We're getting towards deep waters in this match. Oh, but what a move there by Nick Oakley. Nick Oakley calls that move there Volander. He's going for the pin. Oh, and a kick at that 2.5 by Jay Marley. He's still in this contest, but he's hurting. He rolls to the outside of the ring trying to recover himself, but Nick Oakley's not going to let him do that. Tried to go for a moonsault on the outside of the ring off the springboard, but caught by Marley and thrown across the ring into the barricade like a rag doll. Oh, throws an elbow for a receipt, a leg kick, another punch, and another leg kick, and a Spanish fly. What a combo by Nick Oakley on the outside of the ring. A big stomp, but the referee had a count of 4. Nick Oakley hears that, so he might be trying to elect to get back into the ring. Oh no, but he has better idea that he's going for a 5-star frog splash on the outside of the ring. Tried to go for a wheelbarrow move, but that was dodged by Jay Marley. And a big knee right to the ligament on the arm. And what now? Picking him back up. Might be trying to transport him back into the ring, but reversed and thrown across the ringside area is Marley. And then he gets hit with a shooting star press. If Marley doesn't figure out something to figure it out quick, it's not going to look good for him. He had the chance of getting counted out, but he's taking a lot of damage. But Oakley once again going up to the top rope. The second time this match, he's looking to dive on the outside. Oh, he lands that big hurricanrana all the way from the top rope on the outside of the ring. But Jay Marley tried to use his adrenaline to keep fighting after the fact, but he misses that big strike, but he's able to still throw him into the steel steps for some added damage. And now Jay Marley, just twisting the arm and slamming it down right there on the ground. The referee had a count of 3. The count was reset after Nick Oakley dived on the outside again. But now these two men finally getting back inside. And by inside, I mean Jay Marley's on the top rope with a big elbow drop right onto the chest of Nick Oakley. But he doesn't elect to go for a pin, but instead he's getting kicked off by Oakley. And Oakley's hurting, but he doesn't care. He's looking to hit it one more time. Volander. It's like a Canadian destroyer. Is it over? 1, 2 on a kick at 2.5 by Marley. Nick Oakley knows if he wants to put this match to bed, he's going to have to take it one step further, and that's exactly what he's going to do with Crimson Twine Wing. Absolutely plants Marley on his head and neck, and just like that, we have a brand new BCW heavyweight champion crowned, ladies and gentlemen, and his name is Nick Oakley. Marley gave it everything he had and some more. He was going toe to toe, and he was in deep waters with Nick Oakley in this match, but it was this move right here that almost took the light out of him. It took the rest of the tank just for Jay Marley to be able to kick out of that maneuver by Nick Oakley. And viciously, Oakley did not give a damn, and he planted Marley right on his head and neck and put him right to bed with that Crimson Twine Wing. And that's why he's standing here, your new world heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have our BCW Friday Night Adrenaline Women's Championship on the line. Already making her entrance, she is the prize fighter, Amber Cho. Ladies and gentlemen, I was told that BCW staff picked out somebody special for Amber Cho to go up against here tonight because of her devastating strikes, and her record is flawless. She hasn't lost yet, and because of that, BCW GM Jenna Ortega has brought out this gal, Ventura. And gentlemen, believe it or not, the only time we have seen Ventura on our BCW television was during BCW draft week, when she did in fact get drafted over to BCW Friday Night Adrenaline. But she finally makes her debut here at the pay-per-view, and what a way to do it, going one-on-one with the undefeated Amber Cho in BCW's first pay-per-view. This match for the Women's Adrenaline Championship is underway, and right away these two women going at it, but a roll-up by Ventura, but a kick out by Amber Cho before the referee can even get down there to count on one. And now these two ladies chain wrestling, Ventura pushing Amber Cho back, and now rushing her right into the corner, showing some aggressiveness early in this matchup. But the striking of Amber Cho is one to not be slept with, and one that is hard to be dealt with. Known for dissecting you, picking body parts and just throwing strikes so you're not able to move him anymore. But Ventura has the edge because this is her first match. Nobody has film on her. They don't know what she's going to bring to the table, and these two ladies are going to both have to find out the hard way what the other one can bring, and how these ladies will perform tonight is surely up to themselves. And two big stomps right to the chest by Amber Cho, and then a kick right to the back like it's the World Cup. World Cho willing Ventura up to her feet, trying to set up something, tried to go for a big strike but dodged by Ventura, who tried to return one of her own. Amber Cho dodged right back, and then Ventura dodged right back, and then she actually lands a combo in the back suplex, which drops Amber, and now she's picking her back up, and a knee right to the face by Ventura. And now what's this? Oh my goodness, she just dropping it like it's hot, and then tried to go for a moonsault, but Amber Cho was able to dodge out the way, wasn't taking that disrespect kindly, and now two big clothesline. She's fired up, that big single leg drop kick. We know Amber Cho does not take kindly to disrespect. We seen what she did to Fiat Simone Fongdara 2 times, and now she's on the top rope. Oh, tried to go for a flying clothesline off the top, but Ventura able to dodge out of the way, and a big forearm of her own, going for the pin. Oh, but a kick out before the 1 count again. Ventura needs to add some more damage. Tried to go for a springboard, but didn't have the distance on it to get over to Amber. And now what? A head scissors. Oh, into a backstabber. What a tilt-a-whirl backstabber by Ventura. And now going for the pin. Actually gets a 1 count, but not a 2. I guess 1's better than none, but 1 isn't better than 2, and 2 isn't better than 3. These two ladies need to keep adding damage on damage on damage if we're going to get a loser in this match. Going for pins early. And what's this? Oh, a springboard stunner off the second rope. And once again, we're going for a pin. Ventura wants to call this night, but she actually almost did. That's a 2.5. Amber Cho barely able to kick out of there. But what's this? Dropping it like it's hot again. And this time she actually connects on the moonsault. The insult and the injury. Tried to go for a springboard version of it, but the knees up. Able to dodge that clothesline by Amber. She has been on the ropes and on the fence in this match. Ventura has actually been in control. I guess the mystery element is coming into play here. A jump over. Or what's this? Tried to go for her Hurricanrana, but Amber Cho just slamming her down on the mat, and now climbing on the top rope and going for an elbow drop, and she lands it on the Ventura. The referee's right there to count it. A 1, a 2, and a kick it at 2.5 by Ventura. Both ladies have been held to a 2 count now in this matchup. But it's Ventura getting thrown in the corner. Amber Cho misses that big body splash on Ventura. Oh, she hits that Red Riot out of nowhere. It might be over. 1, 2, 3. And Ventura just planted Amber right on her head and neck. And out of nowhere, she's able to become BCW the Adrenaline's first women's champion. Nobody in the faithful crowd seen this coming here in Japan, but it happened. I find myself saying it again to everyone in the crowd. You need to be careful, because momentum in BCW can change just like that. Amber Cho went from being the most feared woman on this roster to losing in a championship match on her home turf. She had all the fans on her side, but it wasn't enough, and she ends up losing when it matters most. And Ventura is now your first ever Adrenaline Women's Champion. Well, BCW faithful, this next match that we have prepared for you in Joshi, Japan might be less of a championship match and more of a court trial, because the champion is definitely on fraud watch after last episode of Saturday Night Uncensored. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about the United States champion, The man making his entrance right now, and he needs a win more than anyone else, but he's still coming out in style. It's J. Damon. A wise man once said, to perform like a champion, you gotta look like a champion. Well, J. Damon definitely fills that role. But here comes his challenger, the man who already has the up on him. It's not every day you have a challenger who has more wins over the champion than the champion has over the challenger, but that is the case here tonight, and it's the reason why he's walking with that extra pep in his step. He is Garrett Irvin.
Winning on like a maestro, never gonna stop, no I won't. I know I make it look easy, it took a lot of work, believe me, but now I look like Michael, Jordan to the top, here I go. To be the best, need to learn some lessons. To be the best, you can't second guess it. You need the tests, all the pain and stressing. Give me the pressure, man, that shit's a blessing. You gotta play every single day, like it's your last, you ain't here to stay. Yeah, life ain't promised, it can always change, but you're here today. I shoot my shot like Michael. Jordan to the top, here I go. Winning on like a maestro, never gonna stop, no I won't. I know I make it look easy, it took a lot of work, believe me, but now I look like Michael. Jordan to the top, here I go. Those who stay humble, they become the legends. They let their work talk, it's never questioned.
This match is for the BCW United States Championship for Saturday Night Uncensored. And I just know for a fact it won't disappoint the fans here tonight. First off, we have the challenger already with a win over the champion, and he's been using it over the past week to play mind games. It's Garrett Irvin. Rightfully so, he won that #1 contendership by beating the man he's facing right now, the champion himself, looking to not only back to his winning ways, but to get himself off of fraud watch and to cement his first title reign as United States champion. He is J. Damon. This is the situation that you usually never see in wrestling. This is the situation where the roles are reversed. It must be opposite day. This is the situation where all the cards are decked against the champion. A situation where the champion is the one on the ropes, and instead of the pressure being on the challenger, it's on the man trying to defend the title. This is what it takes to be a champion here in BCW. You have to give everything you got and then some. Can J. Damon go the distance tonight with a big kick? Oh, and a flying boot right to the face of Garrett. And now going for the pin is Damon. The referee's right there, but a kick at that one is Garrett. Now trying to get back to his feet, but I don't know if he wants to do that if he's hit with a springboard Pele kick. What creative offense there by Jay Damon. But now it's Garrett Irvin's turn for some springboard action and a big thrust kick right to the chin there. But then Jay Damon with a reversal right after that, able to get back to his feet. Tried to drop the knee, but gets hit with a crucifix. Garrett Irvin in control, pulling up the trunks there as he decides what he wants to do next. Two big stomps, one to the back and one to the stomach. And then Jay Damon with an elbow right there, going for some more springboard action and the second springboard Pele kick, which takes out Garrett Irvin once again. Oh, and then he hits a famouser on him right after that. What was this? A basement skull kick. Big punk kick right to the side of the head. And now he's trying to wheel Garrett back up to his feet. What's he trying to hit here? Lifting him up, bringing him over. And then Snake Eyes right in the corner, just bouncing his face off that turnbuckle. The referee's there for the pin. And a kick out at 1.5 by Garrett. And then a kick right to the shoulder of Jay Damon. And then the clothesline takes him out, flipping him over into his stomach. And now locking in this crossface is Garrett Irvin. Could Jay Damon make it to the ropes? Can he get out of this submission? He's stuck in the middle of the ring. It might be nowhere to go, but he's able to slip out the back door and a closed fist right to the face, which takes him out for a second. But Garrett Irvin showing signs of life. Two big clothesline and a foot sweep. Jay Damon is down, but is he out? Going for the pin is Garrett. 1, 2, and a kick at that 2 by Jay Damon, your United States champion. This is his first title defense. It would be a shame if he would lose it. Oh my goodness, what a big move there by Garrett Irvin. Is it over? 1, 2, and another kick at that 2 by Jay Damon. If he would lose his first championship match like this, it would surely plummet his stock. And a reversal there by Damon. A super kick right to the knee. Is this the last shot? It is. Oh, but Irvin's still back to his feet with a one-legged drop kick of his own. And now the momentum shifting once more as Jay Damon able to roll over and deliver some strikes there. And it looks like he is in control of this match. Going for the kill shot here. Respect your Damon. It might be over. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick at a 2.5 by Garrett. He's still somehow in this match. Jay Damon doesn't want to stop there. He's adding more pressure. Some big kicks in the forearm right to the side of the face. Garrett Irvin with a roll up. The referee's there. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick at that 2.5. That was almost the end of the match right there. And now Garrett hoisting up Damon and a spine-shattering backbreaker. Almost just broke his body in half. And a 3 count off of that devastating move. And just like that, we have a hashtag and new BCW United States champion. He is not only beaten Jay Damon once, but he's beaten him twice in a row, and he is your new champion.
To be the best, you can't second guess it. You need the tests, all the pain and stressing. Give me the pressure, man, that shit's a blessing. You gotta play every single day, like it's your last, you ain't here to stay. Yeah, life ain't promised, it can always change, but you're here today. I shoot my shot like Michael Jordan to the top, and right go, out go. Winning on like a maestro. Never gonna stop, no I won't. I know I make it look easy. It took a lot of work, believe me. But now I look like Michael Jordan to the top, and right go, I go. Those who stay humble, they become the legends. They let their work talk, it's never questioned.
Congratulations to our new United States champion, but it is time to move on as we now have some tag team action for you. And this is finally the conclusion to a blood feud, ladies and gentlemen. between these two men making their entrance right here. Lars Johnson and Chris Buzz Buckley, and the team they're going up against for the title here tonight. But Buckley and Johnson kind of a makeshift team, and Buckley needed backup dealing with the Def Club, and he called upon Lars Johnson, who answered his call, and here they go for this tag team title opportunity here tonight. Good luck to them. Ladies and gentlemen, the death whistle.
Irresponsible, too many obstacles. You gotta stop and go, you gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven. Make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Oh, you just gotta take that. Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Oh, you just gotta take that. Go fucking fight back. You're never gonna make it. You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them. You better than you face it. Thinking that they give it, then you're not the quickest strike it. No, they don't give it, then you got what I'm saying. I'm not fucking playing. I'll give it to you straight. There's too many others, and you're not that great. Man, stop what you're saying. Stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you're just faking. No, I don't wanna hear it anymore. I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts that you're not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door. I know you're quarantined with your heads in the clouds. Talking out loud, so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more. Speak out. It's about to hit now.
No other team in BCW hates each other as much as these two teams going up against each other right now do. And so much so that the GM of Saturday Night Uncensored had us elected to make this title match a no disqualification tornado tag team match for the titles. And to that I say, this match is underway. Right out the gate, a super kick by Chris Buckley on the Jose, and tried to go for a moonsault, but the knee's up. And on the other side, there's Lars Johnson, who with a big European uppercut on the Takeuchi, and then the clothesline on the Jose in the corner. Tried to drop the knee, but he's able to get out the way, and that's Buckley now. Was he going a nice slip behind? Oh, and tried to go for a German. That's reversed, and now Takeuchi with a big kick to the head, and Jose with some offense of his own over there. Maybe a snap suplex coming, and Takeuchi in the corner on Buckley with a nice move. Now some springboard action, a nice drop kick by him. And what is that? Early in this match, the Def Club getting weapons from outside of the ring. Whatever's in that bag, I'm sure we're not going to like it. And it's a bunch of thumbtacks, and Jose already ends up right in it. As soon as he pours him out the bag, Lars Johnson with that big shoulder tackle. And they're just throwing Jose on top of the thumbtacks again. Oh my goodness, what offense. These 4 men broken up into 2 different groups, and it looks like only one of those pair of suplexes are going to be going off. And the Def Club wasn't on the wrong end of it. They're in control, tried to go for a back suplex, but Chris Buzz Buckley lands on his feet, but he's taken out from behind by Takeuchi. Now what's Takeuchi looking up for? He's chasing him on the outside of the ring. A nice combo. What's this? Maybe a suplex on the outside, but Buckley able to get out the back door. He grabs him and throws him along the ringside area. Meanwhile, Jose and Lars Johnson are going at it. A reversal. Takeuchi from behind. What's this? Oh, that killer cutter. Right on to Chris Buzz Buckley. Oh, and then on the other side, we got Lars Johnson getting thrown into the steel steps by a tilt-a-whirl arm drag. And then a basement dropkick on the Buckley. All 4 men trying to take each other out early in this match. Back and forth contest. If you're not staying by your teammate, then you and your partner are doomed to fail. And the sunset flip powerbomb right onto the steel steps again. Lars Johnson getting taken out by those steps. We seen what happened to Bulldozer on Uncensored. Those steps can be some of the most deadly objects out there, but jumping off the top rope right onto the ground will take you out just as hard. As Jose almost just ended his night early, somehow he's still moving after that dive attempt. Jose being dragged around while Lars Johnson just having his way with Takeuchi on the other side. A big European uppercut by Jose, now trying to go help his partner. He catches Lars Johnson. Oh, and a half and half suplex. Just lays him out on the outside. Takeuchi running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And a big drop kick right on the Buckley, which drops him. Makes him go face first into that apron. Now Takeuchi's on the apron himself. Going for a springboard. Oh, and what a move. Holy, almost just broke Buckley in half. And now Jose just throwing Lars Johnson around. He's bringing him on top of the barricade. What are they setting up for? Oh my god, this is a Russian leg sweep reversed. Oh, what a cutter by Buckley. Oh my goodness, but both men just taking out. Johnson throwing caution to the wind to take out the Def Club, and he took out his partner in the process. But now he's turning his attention to Takeuchi, who's back up to his feet, getting hit with that collarbone suplex, and then Buckley takes out Jose. It looks like the Buzz Effect are in full control as the table is now being brought into play in this match. The cover on the inside, one, and that's broken up right then and there by Jose. And it looks like the lady members of the Def Club trying to prevent Buckley from using this table, while the male members tag team Lars Johnson on the inside, and the ladies literally are throwing hands on Buckley, and they finally threw him on the inside of the ring right on top of those thumbtacks, and that's where the Death Club is going to take advantage. And now they got Lars Johnson still. They took out Buckley with those tags, and it looks like Takeuchi's trying to dive all the way from the outside. Oh, he hits him with that big arm drag and takes him out. Meanwhile, Lars Johnson pleading with himself to stand this match. He's getting pinned. 1, 2, and it barely gave it a kick at 2.5. Takeuchi looks like he's climbing inside now. No, he might be going for a springboard instead. And he is. Tried to go for her Hurricanrana, but he gets powerbombed. But Lars Johnson eats a brain buster from Jose. Now it's only one member of each team left standing. Oh, never mind. It looks like a reverse. Oh, what an imploding DDT. Such a nice move there. Leaving only one team in control, and that's the Def Club. They have the numbers game, the strategies, and the aggressiveness when it comes to matches like this. But the Buzz Effect doing everything to stay in this match. Both men still trying to fight, but Buckley hit with that big cutter, and Lars Johnson breaks up that pin before it even starts. If it wasn't for the teamwork between these two, the match surely would be over by now, as these thumbtacks are just coming into play again as they're pouring another bag down, and they just pour some of those thumbtacks right on top of Buckley's body. And the big back suplex is reversed by Lars Johnson on the outside. And now Takeuchi has him a go behind. What's this? Maybe a Hurricanrana? That's reversed too. What strength by Lars. Oh, and he just powerbombed him right onto the barricade. And now Lars Johnson trying to fight Jose, but that's Scarlett getting in the middle of those two. And now Takeuchi with a Spanish fly on the Lars Johnson. And now Chris Buckley's back up, but Takeuchi has him too and throws him across the ringside area. And then just some judo kicks right to the face. Which team is willing to go the distance in this match? Lars Johnson getting thrown into the crowd of people, and now raining some elbows down is Lars Johnson and Takeuchi. But Lars Johnson with a big clothesline right on the Takeuchi, which lays him out. And now Jose. Oh my goodness. Lars Johnson just gets taken out on Jose with a big powerbomb on a Buckley. Now Takeuchi throwing Lars Johnson back into the ring. Those two going at it, and still on the outside, Jose has Buckley. Oh, what a cutter right onto the thumbtacks by Takeuchi on the Lars. There's no way he's kicking out of that. But the pin was able to be broken up by Buckley. And oh, what a kick there by him, which lays out Takeuchi, and then he blocks the forearm by Jose. An Irish whip right into that corner. A go behind by him. A nice dodge by Uchi. And then a drop kick. Jose now for Irish whip. And a big boot right on the Buckley. Picking up that kendo stick, looking to add on some damage, and he whacks him once. Going for the pin, and there's even more thumbtacks being brought into this ring now. But it doesn't matter because it's all over. The Def Club able to get the win, and they are the first ever BCW Uncensored Tag Team Champions. And they finally put the buzz effect to death.
Irresponsible, too many obstacles. You gotta stop and go, you gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
What a tag team contest between the Def Club and the Buzz Effect. Talk about weapons galore. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move on. And next, we're bringing it back to the women's division. This time for the Saturday Night Uncensored Women's Championship. Making her entrance, she has been one of the most complete superstars here on BCW, and she finally has her opportunity to become champion here tonight. She is Aaliyah Smoke. This is a highly anticipated contest. Aaliyah Smoke already in the ring awaiting her challenger, who's making her entrance right now. the leader of the Triangle of Terror, a fan favorite amongst all of the BCW fan base. She is Shiori Yusa. This match has the potential to be even better than the last women's championship match between Ventura and Amber Cho. It's Aaliyah Smoke and the leader of the Triangle of Terror. She is Shiori Yusa, ladies and gentlemen. This match is about to get underway, so you better place your bets and you better place them right, because it's some money on the line going on in this one. These two ladies staring each other down, and we're starting off. Both ladies circling, looking to grapple, fainting at each other, wondering what's going to happen. They're grappling. Let's go. Some chain wrestling going on here, ladies and gentlemen. I am hyped for this one. A nice headlock transition by Aaliyah Smoke, and she's wrenching on it. She's wrenching on it 2 times and 3 times. She's wrenching on it. And what now? An Irish whip by Shiori Yusa. A nice duck under. A hop over. What's she looking for? Oh my goodness, what a Spanish fly cross body. I've never seen anything like that. Then a drop toe hold, just knocking Aaliyah Smoke right into that bottom rope and then lifting her up into that big power bomb. What strength by Shiori. She's got the upper hand here, but blocked by Aaliyah. A big kick by her, and then blocked that punch, and then 2-hit combo by her, and then a big chop by Shiori, but then a big punch by Aaliyah, and Shiori saying, come on now, you hit like a bitch. And these two ladies teeing off on one another. Holy, what's going to happen? Both ladies getting stunned, but Aaliyah getting the upper hand, throwing a dastardly combo, and a nice neck breaker there, which drops Yusa. Now she's going to the second rope. Tried to go for a frog splash, but the knees up by Shiori. Both ladies up to her feet. And then what a knee to the gut there by Shiori, which drops Aaliyah, and a kick out at 1 by her. Now we got Aaliyah Smoke rolling to the outside of the ring. Shiori trying to keep the pressure on, not going to give her any time to breathe. But, oh, what a nice move there by Smoke. A heel kick right to the face of Yusa. The referee now starting the count. But Aaliyah Smoke getting back into the ring at a count of 3. But not after throwing Shiori Yusa into those solid steel steps. Now it looks like we got a member of the Triangle of Terror cheating a little bit, taking that turnbuckle off at a count of 6 when the referee wasn't looking. Now trying to cause a distraction, and she does, and Shiori Yusa use it to capitalize, throwing Aaliyah Smoke on the Irish whip, but she's able to stop herself from running into the referee. Oh, but what a missile knee out of nowhere, and now Shiori looks like she's trying to set something up. Oh, she's got that crossface locked in. Shiori's stuck in the middle of the ring with nowhere to go early in this match. Is she able to get out of this submission? The member of the Triangle of Terror can't do anything, and Aaliyah Smoke wins. We have just witnessed the quickest match in BCW history. We thought it was bad when Jay Damon lost his title earlier to Garrett Irvin, but this might be even more embarrassing. Shiori Yusa losing in such a short amount of time. She did not capitalize on this opportunity, but I'll tell you one lady who did. The lady holding that title as we speak, Aaliyah Smoke. Congratulations to the and new women's champion. It's time to move back to the men's side here at Joshi, Japan, and we have a BCW fan favorite and perhaps the best luchador we have to offer. He is Tornado Ultimo. Ultimo looks like a star, and I bet he's going to perform like one here tonight, especially against a man who disrespected him the last episode of BCW Saturday Night Uncensored, and now they finally face off for the title here tonight. It's Peter Stark. I will say it one final time, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the BCW Friday Night Adrenaline Television Championship. And it is between Tornado Ultimo and Peter Stark. Both men are in the ring. They're ready to go in this contest. So you better place your bets and you better place them right, because there's money on the line. And this match is underway. Right out the gate, a big clothesline. And then it's a fisherman's brain buster by Peter Stark. Just drops Tornado right on his head. Holy, what a move. Two big stomps. And then just trying to tear the arm out of the shoulder socket. And then a seated blockbuster. What offense for Peter Stark early in this match. And now what unique offense. Just a surfboard type maneuver, just putting his face right in that mat while pump handling the back. And now a big kick to the gut. Tornado Ultimo finally able to get some offense in with a kick right to the face. Tried to go for a springboard, but didn't get any of it. And now these two men going strike for strike. A big chop by Ultimo, but then just a closed fist by Peter. And then a slap by Ultimo, and a chop by Peter, and a chop by Ultimo again, and then another chop by Peter. Ultimo tried to go for a strike, but these men starting to block each other and throw haymakers, but a big uppercut which drops Ultimo, and then a elbow right to the dome. Now it looks like Peter starts climbing to the second rope, trying to wheel Tornado up to his feet. I don't know if Tornado wants to stand. Then a Meteora from the second rope. The cover now. One. And the kick out right there at one. Ultimo not wanting to give up any ground, and a foot sweep there on Peter Stark. Now he hops on the outside, smooth as butter, trying to wait for Peter to get back up to his feet to go for a springboard. A nice drop kick right to the chin. It's Tornado Ultimo. All his fans out here in Japan trying to will him on in this contest. What's he setting up here? Maybe some kind of submission, and he has it locked in. That's hurting his shoulder, the back, and the plexus. Oh, what a nice roll through, though, from Peter Stark to get out of that submission. And a nice 4-punch combo, which drops Ultimo. Once again, he's on the second rope going for that axe handle smash. And now what's this? He's locking in that patented crossface. We just seen Shiori Yusa type out to a similar maneuver. Is Peter Stark going to be able to secure this victory? And he is. Just like the last match, we see a submission in the match before. It feels like it truly ever got started. It didn't even get into medium waters in this match before Ultimo got stuck in that submission and he had nowhere to go. And I know that's not only a disappointment to him, but to all the fans across the world who love Tornado Ultimo. Peter Stark just crushed the soul of so many kids in not only American culture, but in Lucha Libre. Well, after that disappointing match from Tornado Ultimo, it's time to move on, and this time we're back to tag team action, and we have the League of Nations, Korji Kazuma, and that boy Mikey Ferreira coming out, and this match is definitely for a title, just like all the other ones. It's for the Friday Night Adrenaline Tag Team Championships. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the team coming out now needs no introduction when it comes to the BCW crowd, apparently, but I'll give them one anyway. It's Diablo and Julian Sanchez, accompanied by Copedra. They are, and say it with me if you're a fan, Los Matadores. We've gotten through the better part of this show, but we haven't lost any amount of action so far in this pay-per-view, and we're going to keep the ball rolling with this tag team championship match. It's the League of Nations. It's Los Matadores. We're getting this match kicked off and underway. Julian Sanchez starting this match for his side, and on the other side we got Mikey Ferreira starting out, and these two are starting off in a frenzy. It looks like we're getting a reverse like buckle bomb of sorts type maneuver there from Julian Sanchez from the electric chair, and then a big elbow drop right onto the chest of Mikey Ferreira, who then in return sends a ripcord knee towards Julian Sanchez's way. And then what's this? Maybe a surfboard? Oh no, not a surfboard, but just stomping the knees down. And then a big combo, a nice kick. Oh, what a spinning heel kick right to the dome. Picks him back up, trying to throw him into his corner to get some tag team action going, but that's reversed by Julian Sanchez. And then he eats the elbow, trying to get something going. Mikey Ferrell was looking for a tag, but Julian saying nah, and a power slam right in the middle of the ring. The referee's right there for that cover. A count of two. Mikey Ferrera kicking out kind of late early in this match, and then he just gets clothesline right to the outside of the ring. And then the tag for Los Matadores, making Diablo the legal man, and he's just waiting for Ferrera to get back into the ring. But it looks like he's not going to do that before he throws a nice low mean combo towards Julian Sanchez's way. Now he elects to get back in, but Diablo's waiting on him with a nice tilt-a-whirl right into an armbar, and he's close to a rope break, but he hasn't made it yet. And he's able to roll out of that submission, and both men back to their feet, and this time it's Los Matadores getting clotheslined to the outside of the ring. And Mikey Ferrera tried to send a couple towards Julian Sanchez's way, but that's erased, and Diablo's back in the ring. But he gets rolled up by Mikey Ferrera, but a kick out before the ref can even start it. And what's this now? A sunset flip powerbomb maybe? Oh no, a Canadian destroyer instead by Mikey Ferrera. What a move there. And now he's going to tag in Koji Kazuma. Diablo's slow to get to his feet, but he does, and he eats a knee. And what now? Both men tying up, but Kazuma's got him. Going for maybe a powerbomb, but that's reversed. Some punches thrown by Diablo, and a big drop kick right to the dome. Now finally going to tag over his partner again. Julian Sanchez just running through Corgi. Tried to stomp on him, but he eats a spear by Kazuma. What a maneuver. The League of Nations in control of this match now, but Julian Sanchez getting back up. He may be down, but we know Los Matadores is never out without a fight, and that's exactly what Julian is showing right now, throwing Corgi into his corner, and now he gets the tag off to Diablo and some tag team action. An Irish whip, and they throw him over the border and drop him back down. Diablo just raining down on Kazuma, making him really feel the pain, and he's doing a good job of cutting off the ring, not letting him get to his partner to get the fresh man in. And once again, Los Matadores for some tag team action here, and it looks like this time raining tacos from out of the sky. Y'all see what I did there? This is pure gold commentary right here, with Julian Sanchez hoisting him up, and he's going for the power slam right in the middle of the ring. One. Oh, and a kick out right at one. The League of Nations do not want to lose this title match, but all the fans here in attendance, and myself included, want Los Matadores to bring the gold home tonight. But what's this? Maybe a power bomb? Can Julian fight out of this? He cannot. A sit-out power bomb by Corgi, and now he finally has a chance to tag in his partner Mikey Ferrera. Oh, what a running neck breaker there by Julian Sanchez, which drops Mikey, and now he can go tag in his partner Diablo, who comes in with a head full of steam and a running hurricanrana, and once again drops Mikey Ferrera, but he's getting hoisted up. Irish whipped it to the corner. It looks like Matadores wanted to set up some tag team action, but Julian Sanchez said nah, and foot sweep him down. And what's this? Going to the top rope, maybe trying to hit a frog splash, but instead he's trying to wheel him back up to his feet, so maybe going for a hurricanrana. Oh no, but instead a tilt-a-whirl arm drag from the top rope. What a nice move there. Did not expect it. Irish whip once again, throwing him in that corner. Now what's this? Bringing him to the top rope. Julian Sanchez has the front row seat. Both men going to the top here. Raining down punches on the spine, and then elbows. Holy damn. And now what's this? Oh, is he going for a poison runner off the top rope? He is, and he landed. Oh my goodness, just spiked him right on the head. He's trying to crawl over to his corner and he's barely able to get that tag off. And now Corgi, he's locking in this armbar on the other side of the ring. He's got it locked in. Diablo's somehow isn't getting the rope break, but he's able to whip out of that move and then go for a springboard moonsault. Diablo once again going over to his corner. He tags in Julian, who was kind of far from his corner himself. Not sure how that even was a legal tag, but I guess we're going to let it slide. He's the legal man. He's throwing Corgi across the ring. And he eats an elbow right to the dome, and then the suplex as well. The League of Nations are now back in it with Julian on the ropes now. He eats a nice backbreaker from Corgi, and then a pump kick, which drops him on his ass. And then once again, he gets picked up. He's getting picked over and thrown into the corner, head bounced off that turnbuckle, and now he gets slammed right on his back. And it looks like Cosmo's going to the second, looking for something nice here. Julian Sanchez slow to get up, but he's able to get out of the way or whatever attack that was going to be, and his feet's on the rope. But a kick at 2.5. It looks like Los Matadores is willing to cut corners to get to this title. I don't blame them, honestly. Do whatever it takes. But tag team action here. Is this going to be the end? Oh, what a move there. Oh, but the League of Nations able to break that up before the 3 count. Now Diablo has to keep the pressure on. What's he doing? Throwing him in the corner one last time. Oh, but that's his verse. Now these men tying up Cosmo for go behind, and then the mat returns, spinning around him. That's insult answer. A little bit of injury with his body weight. The League of Nations still in control of this match. Both teams have had it in control at some point in this match. It is very back and forth. I wouldn't say either team has gained any considerable amount of ground, but it looks like Diablo is on the offensive right now. But Cosmo back to his feet with that running big boot, and he's going for the cover, but broken up by Los Matadores before the count can even start. And now Cosmo with a nice axe kick right on the Julian Sanchez. The Diablo's getting up. He needs to make sure he's paying attention to Diablo. An Irish whip. And then a Hurricanrana. Now he's going on the apron, trying to hit a springboard maneuver here. Maybe a springboard drop kick. Oh no, instead of springboard Hurricanrana. Now tagging in Julian. Cosmo able to tag in his partner. Ferreira gets thrown into the corner. Julian has him. This Alabama Slam, a reverse one. Hoisting him up. A reverse Irish whip. Los Matadores stuck in their own corner, but an elbow by Julian Sanchez. But instead, he eats that kick right there by Cosmo, but he rolls him up. 1, 2, a kick out. We thought it was over. That kick has put so many people to sleep, but instead, Julian Sanchez, he was able to use it to his advantage, and now a tag. And the axe handle by Diablo. Now he's setting up something. Oh, Ferreira. Oh, he just stole that Chupacabra cutter out of Diablo's playbook. And now he's going to tag in his partner. Corgi Cosmo is now the legal man, but Diablo's getting up. Diablo throws him in his corner, tried to do a taxi move, but that was reversed by Cosmo. And now he's eating the combo. And it's looking grim. 1 kick. 2 kick. Oh, and 3rd time's the charm. That drops him. 1, 2. Oh, but Diablo's able to kick out at 2. This match is still going on. But is that a submission? A dragon sleeper he's got locked in. Diablo, he's sending knees towards Cosmo's way. He got a wheelbarrow DDT. He hits that, and then he's going for that moonsault. The cover now. 1. We're broken up at 1. Diablo, he's angry about that pin breakup, but he has no time to dally on. He has to keep his head in the game. That's a reversal by Kazuma. He's in his own corner. A reversal by Diablo. And a running Hurricanrana. He's going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Los Matadores are your hashtag and new tag team champions. They have been working their butts off this past month, and I don't know if they're the more deserving team than them. They finally etched their name in BCW history as the first tag champs. It is time for our last women's contest of the pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, and it is for the BCW Women's Continental Championship. Making her way to the ring, she is the real luchadora, La Phoenix Dorado. Next coming out is her opponent and the favorite to win this match. She is BCW's Greek God. Ladies and gentlemen, get down on one knee and bow down to Tara. Our last women's contest is set to begin here at Joshi, Japan. It's for the BCW Women's Continental Championship. These two ladies in the ring do not like each other. They've been feuding for a while here in BCW. It's Tara going up against La Phoenix Dorado, and this match is about to get underway. We're all set here, and so is the referee. It has all come down to this. The referee starts the match and both ladies try to come flying out of the gate, but it go behind right into an elbow from Tara. This is going to be back and forth right out the get-go. What a reverse scoop slam from Tara, just showing her strength there, laying out Phoenix, and then a big combo. Oh, what a two-piece. Absolutely dropped her with that uppercut. She never seen it coming. That could have knocked her out. She's dazed early, but she's able to block that forearm. trying to show off some technical skills with a backstabber there, which puts Tara on the mat, and tried to show off some agility with that moonsault, but Tara able to get out of the way. A drop down and then a jump over, and Tara has her with that big sleeper slam, spinning her around like a rag doll right into the cover, and a kick at 1 by Phoenix. This match will continue. We've seen matches end early, so don't be surprised. Every match is keeping you on your heels here tonight. Phoenix getting whiplash to the outside of the ring, and Tara following her out there to keep the offense going. Oh, with a gut wrench. Oh, holy, just flexing her. Oh my goodness, what strength by Tara. She just landed on the barricade after that, just getting flexed around. Oh, but Phoenix with an atomic drop. And now throwing her back inside the ring. That's probably the safest place to be. You just seen Phoenix get thrown on the barricade like a little girl, but a springboard hurricanrana right on Tara drops her momentarily until she's able to hit that big knee smash. Now they find themselves on the outside again. Tara keeping this offense up. That's how you do it. This is how you win the title. Big offense, but not this big of an offense. Oh, what a crossbody. She almost hit her face right there on the apron, but she slightly missed it. Oh, what's this? Oh, what a reverse imploding DDT on the outside. Tara picking her up now, hoisting her and trying to throw her back in the ring, but that's reversed, and Tara instead getting thrown into the apron by Phoenix. That dazed her. Phoenix now with a suplex. Oh my goodness, right onto the barricade. She just bounced off it like a basketball. She's holding her spine. What a gruesome attack right to the body, and not just some punches right to the face. These two ladies are trying to take each other out. Phoenix is just picking up Tara's perhaps dead corpse, carrying her over and throwing her in the inside of the ring. Maybe all she has to do at this point is just go for the cover. Oh, but I guess not, because Tara's back up to her feet and a big backbreaker of her own to send that receipt right back. And now a rake to the eyes. Oh, and a low blow right to the groin. And now Tara looks like she's setting up the ending right here. Oh, but a reversal by Phoenix, and she's trying to go for a springboard, but she couldn't land it. Tara moved out the way, and now Tara setting up her own offense. An elbow right to the back, and then tried to go for a stomp, but Phoenix able to roll out of the way. But Tara just gives us her punches and another reverse scoop slam, which drops her like a rag doll. Tara perhaps looking to show a little athleticism, but Phoenix able to get out of the way on that move, and then tried to go for a hurricanrana, but Tara reverses that. Now Phoenix rolling onto the apron. Tara deciding what she wants to do with her, punches her, but she hangs on. She throws a second one, and now Tara's trying to grab her, but Phoenix, she goes for a springboard and hits a hurricanrana. Both ladies really want it. They both really want to be a champion. Phoenix getting hit with another big punch by Tara, but then returning the favor. These ladies going strike for strike. Which one would come out on top? I wouldn't go into a striking battle with the Greek god of BCW if I was Phoenix, but it looks like she's electing to anyway, and that might be what cost her. But she's really throwing them hard, but so is Tara. Which lady will come out on top? Oh, and of course it's the BCW Greek god rocking her with that big forearm, and she might be setting up the kill shot right here. A go behind, hoisting her up, and just dropping her right back down, going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2.5. It doesn't get closer to that without being a 3. But Tara doesn't give a damn. If she doesn't hear a 3, she's not going to stop her attack. Phoenix on the fence, trying to scurry up some offense, throwing Tara into the corner. trying to kick her in the gut, but she eats the elbow instead. And now Tara has her up, trying to just throw her face first on that turnbuckle. And now she's on the second rope, a big axe handle drop, and going for the pin. It might be over. 1, 2, and another kick out by Phoenix. That wasn't enough. A knee right to the back. She may be able to keep kicking out, but she's not able to get any offense going. Tried to go for a senton, but she rolls out the way, and Phoenix is able to kick Tara right in the side of the head. She picks her up, and now she bangs her face first off that turnbuckle. What's this? Reversed. A DDT by Tara. And now just picking her up, deadlifting her, military press, walking around 360, and dropping her. Now she's climbing all the way to that top rope, letting her get back up to her feet, and going for an axe handle right on the head. 1, 2, 3. And off an axe handle, Tara is your new BCW Continental Women's Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Carnage. Ladies and gentlemen, this championship match can go about 2 ways. The first way is Carnage absolutely kills the man who's making his entrance right now, and he walks out the new champion. But the second one is the most unlikely outcome, but everyone loves the underdog story, and that's for this man right here, James Williams, to beat the new world killer Carnage and somehow escape this match with his life. Because if you watched the last episode of Uncensored, you know the power that Carnage is capable of and what he did to Bulldozer. He's still in the hospital right now, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is about to begin for the Continental Championship over on Saturday Night Uncensored. It's time for our co-main event here at Joshi, Japan. You see the referee raising the title. Carnage is in the ring. James Williams is in the ring. And we are all set here. This match is now underway. Both men circling around. You see James trying to hype himself up to deal with the new world killer known as Carnage. Oh, and right out the gate, what a kick right to the side of the head. I think that just busted Carnage wide open. The very first strike in this match was a doozy. A big tornado DDT. James Williams coming out of the gate early. Oh my goodness, like a heat-seeking missile, and that's what you're going to have to do if you want to go against Carnage and have a shot at winning, because if you let him control the pace and start hitting those powerful strikes and moves on you, it's all over. Some leg kicks trying to chop down the big fella. What a kick. Just dropped him once more. Now just some more action, stomping on his stomach, dissecting different parts of the body right now. James Williams doing a good job of containing the power of Carnage. Now going for a springboard, but Carnage able to move out of the way there, hoisting him back up, and a big chop. A second one, but it's blocked, and the fist is returned. Now a reverse Irish whip by Carnage, and he almost tried to run him over, and he probably would have flew him outside the ring. James Williams narrowly dodging that, and now trying to knock Carnage off that apron, but that's reversed. Carnage getting back in the ring now. Tried to go for a springboard, but couldn't get it going. These men going strike for strike. On what is this? Oh, what a move there by Carnage. What strength. Both men are down early in this contest. You can see the blood already starting to drip from Carnage's head after that big kick. And now what's this? Oh, tried to go for maybe a glam slam, but that was reversed to a nice clothesline for Williams. And now going for another springboard perhaps? He decides not to, and deciding what he wants to do with Carnage. Taking the arm, dropping the knee on it. Anything to keep the big fella down. Oh my. Tried to go for that spinal trap, but couldn't get all of it. Oh, and then he just eats a clothesline right to the back of the head from Carnage. Now picking him up. Oh my. What a pop-up uppercut. Just almost putting his arm right through his Carnage in the corner. He looks like he's setting something up. Oh, tried to go for that discus big boot, but couldn't connect. Instead, he gets rolled up and the referee's right there. But Carnage kicks out before the 1 count even begins. Now setting up a springboard once more, and he got all of it with that moonsault. Carnage is down, but is he out? A knee drop. Oh, never mind. A big splash by James Williams. But Carnage back to his feet and eats a Superman forearm punch. And then just a strike to the back of the head and another one to the front of the face that time. And then bouncing his head off that turnbuckle. Oh, then another big forearm strike which drops him in that corner. But then it's James Williams eating that boot. Carnage needs to find some way to get back into this match, and he is now in prime position for that 619, but instead he just eats a big drop kick which pushes his throat into the ropes, and then a frog splash. It's been all James Williams so far in this match, which I think is surprising everyone here in the BCW crowd. And he's going for that super cutter, and he gets all of it. The referee's right there. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Carnage. Carnage needs to figure out something to figure it out quick, able to get the boots up there. And he throws 2 chops, a third. Now he's grabbing him, tried to go for an Irish whip, but that was reversed by Williams. He ends up back in the corner, but he fights out of it. A nice slip behind and eats 1 more elbow. Oh, and then another cutter, but this time just a jumping cutter by Williams. Carnage tried to reverse the Irish whip, and he was able to, trying to throw a big strike, but the referee gets in the way inadvertently, and that ruins that attempt. A Carnage able to nearly dodge that drop kick, and now what's this? Oh, an exploder suplex. Someone just threw him on the outside of the ring, where he landed right on the ropes and in that turnbuckle. Carnage back up to his feet now. Oh my goodness, tried to go for that truck. That probably would have knocked him all the way outside of the ring. There's been multiple chances for Carnage to absolutely obliterate James Williams in this match, but Williams has had luck on his side and has been able to avoid all of these injury moves. But now these two are going strike for strike, and it looks like Carnage is going to get the upper hand when it comes to something like this. At least that's my guess. But Carnage throwing 2 big strikes, 3 big strikes, 4 big strikes. Finally, Williams able to get one, but Carnage not letting up. These men going showdown for showdown. Who will be the last one standing? Who wants this title more? Oh, and it looks like it's going to be both men raining down on each other. Who is it going to be? These men are dazed and confused, but they don't have time for that. They're grappling one more. Some elbows to the stomach of Carnage. And now, what would James Williams try to set up here? Oh, what a nice hurricanrana there on the Carnage. Now he's going for that cover. The referee's right there. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5. The match will continue. Carnage isn't out of it yet, but James Williams knows he has him prime and ready for that kill shot, and he hits that cutter once more. It's gotta be over. 1, 2, 3. And James Williams defies the odds. He completes the underdog story and becomes your first BCW Continental Champion by beating the career killer Carnage. It's finally time for our main event. I will say it one final time in this video / pay-per-view. This match is for the BCW Championship, and it is between Azriel, the King of the Black Tide, and Son of Sam, BCW's resident demon. I'm ready. They're ready, the referee's ready, and this match is underway. And right out the gate, what a big clothesline right there by Son of Sam. Almost took Azriel's head clean off. Now got him in that corner, hoisting him up and rammed him into the other barricade like a battering ram. And you know what they say, second time's the charm. Early in this match, Son of Sam going on the offensive, which isn't surprising to anyone. He's carrying Azriel, banging his head off that top turnbuckle and tried to throw a big overhand right, but Azriel caught that and gave him a pump kick for his efforts, and then a big flying crossbody by the King. Son of Sam was down momentarily, but he got right back up, able to dodge that spinning knee and rolling up Azriel, but a kick out right at one. The referee was right there to make a count, but he wasn't going to be fooled. Now what a knee to the gut by Son of Sam. Hoisting him out, going for a big fall away slam, almost threw him right into that turnbuckle. Setting him up in the seated blockbuster by Son of Sam, snapping on the neck of Azriel Behemoth, who's sliding outside of the ring, trying to recover early in this match, but Sam isn't going to let him. Picks him up just to drop him right back down. That big discus punch did some damage on him, and now he's throwing him across the ringside area. The referee now with a count of 2, and these men are still fighting on the outside of the ring. Count of 3. They're getting closer and closer to the halfway count. You better start moving, going to the inside of the ring, and that's exactly what Son of Sam's going to elect to do. He throws Azriel on the inside, and as soon as he gets back in, he eats that spinning knee, and then that big foot stop, and tried to go for that meteor, but couldn't get all of it. Son of Sam with a big power slam right in the middle of the ring instead. The momentum shifting back on his side just like that. The Azriel won't let it slide with a dragon screw, and now he's going for a springboard. A nice moonsault there, landing right on top of Son of Sam. Both men are down, but which man is out? It's Son of Sam getting back to his feet first. Azriel right behind him with that spinning knee again. Tried to go for the double stomp. That's patented Azriel, but instead he eats a big clothesline by Son of Sam. Sam now dragging him over to the middle of the ring. A big stomp, and another one right to the shoulder and the arm that time, right on that elbow. A big punch turning him around, and then a German suplex, but he keeps the grip, ripcord, and takes his head off. It might be over. 1, 2, and a kick at that 2.5 by Azriel. Somehow he's still in this contest. He wasn't going to let that lariat be the end of his night. But now he's getting his shoulder and his nerve just gripped and pinched. That's a nerve that's not meant to be touched on. That big claw right on the shoulder. But a foot sweep by Azriel, able to get himself out of that situation. And then what a spinning back fist there by him. Unique offense. Whatever it takes to keep Son of Sam down. That dragon sleeper suplex drops him once more. But Azriel isn't done yet. What's he trying to set up here? A suplex maybe? Son of Sam able to go behind. A big kick to the gut. Oh, is he setting up his power bomb? He is. Oh my gosh, and he just power bombed the back of his head on that turnbuckle and on the ropes. Azriel isn't moving, and the match is over. BCW faithful, I can't believe it. Son of Sam has just defeated the king of the Black Tide, Azrael, for the BCW championship in the main event of Joshi, Japan. This match could have gone either way, but it was just the aggressiveness of Son of Sam that was able to tip the edge in his favor. This bastard clown is still out here winning matches.
Action, baby!
When I'm feeling lonely, sad as I can be, all by myself in an uncharted island in an endless sea. What makes me happy fills me up with glee. Those bones in my jaw that don't have a flaw, my shiny teeth in me. My shiny teeth that twinkle just like the stars in space. My shiny teeth that sparkle add beauty to my face. My shiny teeth that glisten just like the Christmas tree. You know they walk a mile just to see me smile. Woo! Shiny teeth and me. Yes, they're all so perfect, so white and pearly. Brush, gargle, rinse, a couple breath mints. My shiny teeth and me. My shiny teeth so awesome, just like a favorite song. My shiny teeth that blossom, so the road to be real strong. My shiny teeth, I love them, and they all love me. Or should I talk to you when I've got 32? Woo! Shiny teeth and me. Shiny teeth and me. My shiny teeth that twinkle just like stars in space. My shiny teeth that sparkle add beauty to my face. My shiny teeth that glisten just like the Christmas tree. You know they walk a mile just to see me smile. Woo! Shiny teeth and me. My shiny teeth and me. My shiny teeth.